Blessings, everyone. This is Jewel Diamond Taylor. You know, we all have a life story. Yeah, we do. You may not like the life story. You may not feel like you have achieved all that you want to achieve, but I want to talk about purpose today. I look back at my life and I remember my maternal grandmother. She passed away right beside me in the bed. And I remember hearing many conversations from family members that they perceived her as being mean, cold-hearted, not very loving. And my mother took care of her mother until she passed away. And as I grew up as a young girl, I experienced from my mother depression. My mother had material things, but I realized she was very empty. She didn't feel very loved in her 2 marriages. She never walked in her purpose and destiny. I don't remember really fully emotionally connecting with my mother. I don't remember the hugs or the kisses or the I love yous. Our basic needs were taken care of. She was sweet. She taught us some things, but I don't remember a real emotional connection with my mom. So as I began to look at my life and connect the dots as to why I'm so passionate about empowering women, I realized out of my pain, I became very passionate about empowering women. I wanted to, first of all, break the generational cycle. I wanted to find my voice. My grandmother and my mother never had a voice. They were mislabeled, let's put it this way. I don't know their story. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what wounds they experienced. They never had the opportunities that you and I have today. They don't have the magazines, the TV shows, the retreats, the opportunity, the disposable time. They don't have the freedom to speak and to be transparent as we are doing today. I bless their memory, and I realize now that I too misinterpreted them, and I forgive them, and I honor them, and I use that pain to propel me into my purpose. I know I was born for this. I have been honored to speak in London, Brazil, 35 of the United States, the Bahamas, Jamaica, Cancun, St. Kitts, Turks and Caicos, and very soon I'll be speaking in South Africa. I count it an honor to actually get some clarity, to understand my passion and my pain, and to connect the dots and say, oh, that's why I won't stop. Oh, that's why I won't shut up. Oh, that's why I read so much. Oh, that's why I listen to stories of women. Women that have found their purpose. They found it through their pain. Women that have been addicted, women that were abused, women that were poor, women that were living on the streets, women that worked through racism and sexism, women that, gave their power away, women that had to fight for their ministry, women that were afraid to write their book. I believe there is a purpose in you. I believe that somebody is sitting on a sermon, sitting on a book, sitting on a business, sitting on a play. There are those of us that run from our purpose. I know I did. But as I began to examine my life, as I began to read the pages, and some of the pages are missing in my family, but as I began to connect the dots, I realized I am so passionate about empowering women because I wanted to be empowered. I wanted to find my voice. I quit a full-time job to pursue my purpose. I went from free to fee. The phone began to ring. Can you come to Brazil? Can you come to London? And my gosh, I've been honored to speak to women in law enforcement, women on college campuses, women in corporate America, women in rehab, women in the beauty shop, women in church, first ladies, women that are authors, women that are traveling, women that are just trying to get over some life issues, women that are dealing with mental illness, women that are lonely, women that are in marriages, women that want to be married, women who don't want to be married, women who are tired of being single, women who are fine in their station of life, but they've got a story to tell. And I am so excited that I'm still passionate about my purpose. I know I was born for this, whether I am speaking from a pulpit or a podium or doing a teleclass or doing coaching. I know I was born for this. I connected the dots. And I realized that there are only two ways that we usually find our purpose. It's either through pleasure or pain. I can remember years ago when Tavis Smiley had his talk show on every week, every day of the week. And I remember one week he wanted to focus on motivational speakers. And so one night he had Les Brown, one night he had Dennis Kimbrough, another night he had Iyanla Van Zant, and on Thursday night he had Jewel Diamond Taylor. And when I look back at the shows, all of us were asked the same question as people called in. There was a real common question that everybody asked all of us. How do we find our purpose? And all of us answered it differently, but there was a common theme running through our answer. And I want to share with you what that is. How do you find your purpose? And not only do you find your purpose, but turn your purpose into a profession where you get paid. Listen, I started off from free and went to fee. I started off with this burning passion to make a difference, to find my voice, to step outside of my box, to empower women. I've been blessed to start my own ministry and network called Women on the Grow. We've been blessed to travel and do great things together and just pull back layer by layer those emotional issues that keep us stuck, that keep us sad, that keep us depressed, that keep us overweight, that keep us angry, that keep us sad. I deal a lot with emotional wellness. That is really a great pillar of what I do, is understanding our emotions. I believe that if you begin to connect the dots and find out that thing that won't let you go to sleep, you can't stop thinking about it, you can't stop talking about it. Maybe you love helping people that are in prison or in the hospital or dealing with breast cancer. Maybe you love dealing with people that are in the foster care system. What is an issue that won't let you go? Is it the environment? Is it the politics? Is it your community? Is it the children? Is it the church? Is it the elderly? Is it the young? Is it the sick? There is something that won't let you go. There's a passion within you. And you can turn that passion into a greater purpose to serve mankind, and you can turn it into a profession.